What's up everybody, it's TKE, and today I am doing a rebuild that I really want to do. You guys have seen like those Taco Fall rebuilds or the Alex Caruso rebuilds where maybe the player isn't the best player and you just try and build around that player, have them start and play like an X amount of minutes per game. So I'm going to be doing one of those today, but I'm going to be doing that with Jordan McLaughlin, who is a point guard for the Minnesota Timberwolves, currently on a two-way contract, but he is going to be my starting point guard, and I'm going to have to build around him. He's going to start 30 minutes, or play 30 minutes per game, and be my number one scoring option. So, before we get into the video, as always, subscribe and like this video. I really do appreciate it. And also, remember to enter the giveaway. I talked about it in the last video, but if you subscribe and then comment that you're entering in this video, you will be entered. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, then I will pick somebody for that NBA Store $30 purchase, whatever you guys want. So make sure to do that. You don't have to do it in every video, but I hope you guys do enter and help me reach 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible. So let's make Jordan McLaughlin become the number one player on our team and build around him. So first thing we have to do is we are picking the team that Jordan McLaughlin is going to win a championship with. So we will stop in 3, 2, 1, the Denver Nuggets. Okay. Now, we are fantasy drafting, and the thing I didn't mention is Jordan McLaughlin is going to be our number one draft pick. So instead of going out here and drafting Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, Pascal Siakam, Russell Westbrook, anybody like this, we are going to go draft Jordan McLaughlin. So I'm going to scroll all the way down here. I think he's like a 74 overall, somewhere around that. Yep, right here. All of them are laughing at me. Every single GM is just dying laughing at me. They're like, what is this guy doing? They're not going to be laughing when I win a championship with Jordan McLaughlin as my starting point guard. I can tell you that. So, that's what we did. We missed out on Joel Embiid, and we draft Jordan McLaughlin. And I want to see if we can win a championship with him in the next few years. So I'm obviously going to add in this draft class as always, and we'll check who else is on our team. So we have Jordan McLaughlin, CJ McCollum, Malcolm Brogdon, Christian Wood, Marcus Morris, Jakob Poeltl, Kaminsky, Finney Smith, Josh Hart, Wesley Matthews, Pau Gasol. So actually this team is not bad. I like it a lot. Wow. Okay, so we have CJ. I don't need Brogdon to start for me. So I can throw Brogdon with our pick this year and see what we can do. Because I obviously don't need a starting point guard caliber player. So I can bring in like Clint Capella and George Hill. I can bring in Steven Adams, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry. I don't need Lowry. Montrez and Kelly Oubre is a deal. So I got my starting center. I also have hopefully a backup small forward in Kelly Oubre. So what other positions do I need? I definitely need a better starting power forward and hopefully a better starting small forward. So I will work on doing that. Danilo Gallinari could play power forward for us. Do I have a power forward? I do not. And I also bring in a first round pick this year, which would be nice. Buddy Hield would also be nice. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do this Gallo trade. And I need a small forward. And I'm not really seeing one. TJ Warren and another first round pick would actually be very nice. I could also bring in Victor Oladipo, but he's not a small forward. So yeah, TJ Warren is coming in. We're sending out a first round pick, but we're also getting one back. So we have our shooting guard, point guard, power forward, small forward, and center starting. So it's actually not too bad. And then we might trade like Kaminsky and like Wesley Matthews with this first and see if we can get something to help out the bench. Not really sure what position. I did see Jared Allen, and I also see Dwight Powell. I'll bring in Jared Allen. Okay. Now that we got Jared Allen in here, let me look at the game plan quick, see what positions we need. So off the bench, we have a center, a small forward that I like, a power forward. So I need to bring in a shooting guard and a point guard. So I can trade like these couple people down here for that. Patrick Beverly would be a decent one to bring off the bench. So that's probably what we're going to do. Also bring in Nico Melli Maybe I trade for this first round pick and use that to trade and get a starting shooting guard as well. So we'll trade Melly and then this first round pick from the Pacers that is lottery protected. And we should be able to get a shooting guard now, hopefully. Terrence Davis would be nice. Alec Burks would also be good. But I will probably bring in Donte DiVincenzo from the way it's looking. Donte DiVincenzo, second round pick, coming in. Let's go set the rotation. Obviously, like I said, Patrick Beverley will not be starting because that will be Jordan McLaughlin's spot, and Beverley will play 18 minutes a game because McLaughlin will be playing 30. Okay, so this is what the rotation would look like now. I want McCollum playing a few more minutes probably, and Danilo Gallinari. So this is what the rotation will look like to start off this season. We have Jordan McLaughlin, our star player. Let me make sure that he is our first scoring option. He is. And yep, okay. So last thing is system proficiency. Balanced is 3.5 stars, and pace and space is 3 stars. So we'll go with balanced. And we will bring in a new balanced coach quick. Our balanced coach is going to be Trent Peterson. And he's accepted the offer to be our head coach. So last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Patrick Beverley and I'm going to force non-starter on him. So then they won't change anything. Like, he will be a bench player for us, which will ensure that Jordan McLaughlin will stay in the starting lineup. So I will simulate this season. I'll catch you guys at the end of it and we will see just how good this Jordan McLaughlin-led team is. So I'll catch you guys there. Well, season has wrapped up. We ended up with a very modest 45-37 record. Not as good as I was hoping, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Hornets have Luka Doncic, and he averaged 40 points per game and won MVP. Zion, Rookie of the Year with the Heat. Devontae Graham, Sixth Man of the Year with the Heat. Kawhi, Defensive Player in Golden State, and then Luka, Most Improved. Dwayne Casey was the Coach of the Year. So we do not have anybody on any All-NBA first team or second team or third team. So we did make the playoffs as the 5 seed, which is higher than I expected it. So we'll see who the Warriors have. We know they have Kawhi. Who else? Kendrick Nunn, Josh Richardson, Brandon Clark, and Marvin Bagley, the third. So decent team. Probably going to beat us. So we'll simulate the first game, and we go down 0-1. I'm not expecting to win the championship this year by any means. We go down 0-2, 0-3, 3-1, 3-2. All right, put up a fight, boys. Okay. Yep, the Nuggets are eliminated. So we'll simulate the rest of the playoffs, and we'll see who wins the championship. But now I do have a first-round pick in this draft, too, which is pretty clutch in my opinion. So we will be drafting someone or trading that pick. And we'll try and rebuild this roster a little bit better and get Jordan McLaughlin that NBA championship. Before we get too far, I need to check out the stats now that I think of it. So, player stats. McLaughlin averaged 12 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists as our starting point guard. So, not too bad from him. Here's the rest of the stats for anybody wondering. But we will finish watching the Blazers win the championship. James Harden is your finals MVP. We'll get into the offseason and we will continue to rebuild around Jordan McLaughlin. One good thing is I think if I make a couple trades, I might be able to have a little bit of money, but we will see. So we'll go to the draft and we will see if we're going to trade our pick or if we are going to draft somebody. We will go to our pick and just see who's available to draft. So we got like Udoka Azubuike here, Zeke Naji, Aaron Naismith. There's a few people, but I would like to trade this pick, I think. So we'll throw it with like DiVincenzo and see if we can get anything for it. Karis LeVert would be decent. Bojan Bogdanovic, Obi Toppin. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so we're just going to actually take somebody, I guess. Aaron Naismith, welcome to the team. So we'll obviously extend our qualifying offer to McLaughlin, and we'll extend it to Luau Cabarro as well. And then the thing we're going to have to do is find something in free agency. I can almost afford Anthony Davis, so who makes too much money on our team? Who makes too much money? Patrick Beverly, this first round pick. I need someone with no money to come in and let me get Anthony Davis. That would be huge. Isaac Bonga in a 2022 first. Mike Conley makes way too much money. We'll go Isaac Bonga. Okay, so now Anthony Davis, are you going to be coming here? I think so. So if we throw him a bag, literally as big as we can, and player option, no trade clause, offer him this contract, and we'll also offer one to Brandon Ingram, and also player option, and we'll offer that to him. So Anthony Davis is agreeing to come to the Timberwolves, and I do not want to renounce. Okay, we have to renounce our rights on Montrez and Danilo Gallinari, but it doesn't matter because we will have Anthony Davis coming. Brandon Ingram is accepting an offer from the Pacers. Fine, I don't care. Okay, so we have Anthony Davis, and now we have to fill out the roster a little bit. I'm going to bring in Shabazz Napier probably to play backup point guard for us, and maybe bring in like Danilo Gallinari, bring him back, throw him a bag. Actually, do we have his rights? Maybe not. Okay, so we'll throw him a bag, and then maybe we'll offer like Kyle O'Quinn a small minimum contract. Okay, so looks like Gallinari is signing, Napier signed. Okay, so we have Anthony Davis, CJ McCollum, Danilo Gallinari, TJ Warren, Kelly Oubre, Jarrett Allen, DiVincenzo, Jordan McLaughlin, and Isaac Bonga, along with a couple other guys down here. So we're going to go to training camps, and I'm going to send Jordan McLaughlin to at least one camp, and hopefully he becomes a better player and he can lead us to a championship in his second season with the Denver Nuggets. So I'll catch you guys at training camps once this elongated NBA Summer League simulation is over. So we do have 2 camps available. So first thing I'm going to do is untap potential to Jordan McLaughlin. And then I'm also going to do perimeter shooting to Jordan McLaughlin. Oh no, he already went to 1 camp. You can't do 2. So we'll do untap potential to Kelly Oubre. Okay, awesome. So now we will get into the season, and we're gonna have to do a little bit more rebuilding, and hopefully we can become a championship contender with the roster that we have. Anthony Davis is sure gonna help a lot. So let's look at what positions we need. Jordan McLaughlin's our starting point guard, so I wouldn't mind getting a better small forward or center. So CJ in this first could get us D'Angelo Russell, which I might just do because if I change D'Angelo to a shooting guard, he should go up even more. So we'll do that, and now we'll change his position because we don't want him running point guard. Okay, so he is now an 88 overall, and I still want to trade Gallo. Bring in like a power forward or a center, and we'll switch we'll switch Anthony Davis to whichever one we don't bring in. Like we could bring in Steven Adams or Montrezl Harrell and bring him to a power forward and then have Anthony Davis be a center, or just leave it how it is. So I'm thinking Montrezl Harrell or Steven Adams. We'll bring in Montrezl Harrell. So this is what the rotation would look like: McLaughlin, Russell, Warren, Davis, Harrell. Off the bench, Jarrett Allen, Kelly Oubre, Dante DiVincenzo, Georges Niang, and Isaac Bonga. So I need a backup point guard to play behind Jordan McLaughlin. I'm going to work on the bench a little bit. When I find a trade, I will let you guys know. So I can trade TJ Warren for Clint Capella, Brandon Knight. I'll do that, and then I'll flip Jarrett Allen and try and get a small forward to come off the bench or point guard or something like that. So I can bring in PJ Washington, and he might actually go up if I change him to a small forward. So that's what I'm going to do here and just see. He stays at an 80, so we'll do that. So we just need a backup point guard, really, and Isaac Bonga's not it, obviously. So I might trade him with like Neesmith, who might have a little bit of trade value, and try and get a backup point guard to run behind Jordan McLaughlin. So don't need anybody great, but just somebody to fill those minutes and is not going to be a total liability. And Kendrick Nunn is going to be that player for us. And I'm going to have to go and change Kendrick Nunn to a non-starter. So we'll edit him, we'll change him to a non-starter, and then I think the rotation's pretty much set, honestly. So, yep. Okay. Keep those changes. So Kendrick Nunn is now a non-starter. Rotation looks like I got to get 4 more minutes to Jordan McLaughlin. I don't really want Niang playing any minutes, honestly. So we'll give a few more to McLaughlin to get him up to 30. And then we'll also get Oubre up to 30 as well. And make sure that Jordan McLaughlin is the first scoring option. And we will simulate this season and see just how good this roster is. Hopefully we can win a championship this season. Catch you guys at the end of it. And the season wraps up. We end up with 63 wins, 19 losses. Luka wins MVP again. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. 6-man Devontae Graham once again. Kawhi again, Defensive Player of the Year. Markelle Fultz this year won Most Improved. And Coach of the Year went to our coach of the Nuggets, Trent Peterson. So, do we have anybody? Yep, Anthony Davis on all... Oh, that's defensive first team. Where is the All-NBA teams? Okay, All-NBA team, no. Second team, no. Third team, also no. But Anthony Davis is on defensive first team, and we don't have any rookies, so we did end up as the one. What the heck? So apparently I did not turn off rule changes. So Detroit, they just take the top 16 seeds overall, I guess, and play them. I need to remember to do that. I never turn them off because I've never had like big rule changes happen to me. So yeah, next time that's not going to happen. But either way, we are the 1 seed no matter what. And we'll look at the season stats quick. See how our boy Jordan McLaughlin's doing. Anthony Davis had 24. McLaughlin's up to 15 points a game. His teammate in real life, D'Angelo Russell, is up to a 90 overall, 17 points. McLaughlin's up to a 78. So honestly, a really good season for us. So we'll start simulating the playoffs, and we'll go up against Detroit and just see how good they are. Probably not very good if they're the worst team. And they beat us in the first game. So now it's 1-1. We go up 2-1. We go up 3-1. And we move on to play the 8-seeded Atlanta Hawks. Who do the Atlanta Hawks have on their roster? Patty Mills, CJ McCollum, Otto Porter, DeMar Carroll, and Nikola Jokic. So we'll see if we can make it past the Hawks here and win ourselves a championship. We're up 1-0, we're up 2-0, we're up 3-0, 3-1, and we're moving on to play the 12th-seeded Houston Rockets. This isn't a James Harden-led team. This is a Terry Rozier, Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis-led team, so actually really good. But I think we are a better team overall, so we will simulate this one as well. We're down 0-1, tied 1-1, up 2-1, up 3-1, and we move on to the finals to play the 7th-seeded Utah Jazz, who have Kyrie, Colin Sexton, Kyle Kuzma, Julius Randle, and James Wiseman. Kyrie scares me going up against Jordan McLaughlin, honestly, but we will see what happens here. We're down 0-1, down 0-2, okay. I need to change the game plan a little bit. And go down. Okay, we're at 9. McLaughlin needs to play 30 minutes. So sorry, PJ Washington, but McLaughlin's going in here to play 32 minutes this time. And we will simulate again. 1-2, 2-2, down 3-2. We'll simulate with Simcast. Hopefully we can win a championship. And we're up. Yep, looks like we're going to a game 7, folks. We're up by 35. We're up by 35. Okay, moment of truth. Can we win? Come on. This is so too... That was way too close for comfort, but we did it. 123 to 117. We are the champions, and obviously Anthony Davis is going to be our finals MVP. But I do want to check on these playoff stats quick. See how our boy Jordan McLaughlin did. He averaged 16 points in the playoffs, 5 assists. So, it is possible to have Jordan McLaughlin be your starting point guard and win an NBA championship. The key to success is very simple. Any NBA team should be able to do it. You just sign Anthony Davis in free agency. That's all you have to do. But anyways, we did win this challenge. Jordan McLaughlin brought us to a championship, along with a little bit of help from D'Lo and Anthony Davis. Nonetheless, we completed this challenge in only 2 seasons rather than 3, so I do appreciate everybody for watching. Shout out to you if you have entered the giveaway. If you have not, make sure to do that. Also, there will be 2 videos popping up after the video is over, so make sure to check one of those out. Other than that, it's been TKE. It has been real. Peace out.